Okay, I'm a little late. Very sorry about that. Just move my face over a bit so you don't see my messy kitchen. That's the whole reason why I have that there. And anyway, while you guys are jumping on and hopefully getting alerted that I'm live, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee because I am currently I'm so tired. So I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee, excuse me. And unfortunately, I didn't have time to go to my favorite local coffee shop. So Mitch ran to Starbucks for me. So anyway, better than nothing. Wow, a lot of you guys are jumping on really fast. Okay, sorry again, I'm a few minutes late. I know the morning got away from me so fast. My gosh. So I made a post in my community and I posted about this in my Instagram stories. But if you're just tuning in or if you missed any of those notifications, this live is going to be a little different. It's still going to be fun. We're still going to do our makeup. We're still going to have a nice escape from whatever is going on in your life. So we're still going to do all that. And because that's the whole point of these lives anyways, to just have like a nice fun escape and be able to talk and hang out and connect and all those great things. But we are going to do something slightly different where I'm just going to move you a little closer to me. Is that better? Yeah, I feel like I was a little too far away. We're doing things a little different in regards to super thanks. I'm always so grateful to the super thanks you all send me each and every week. You're beyond generous every single week. It's astounding to me every single week how generous you are. And I want to put this out there. There's no obligation to send any super thanks, as there never is. There's never any obligation to send me anything as far as like a super thanks. Oh my gosh. And then Suzanne Young is just out the gate starting strong. But let me get this out really quick before I get too distracted. Zero obligation to send anything. You could just come hang out with me and we could do makeup like we normally do. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Trina. But every super thanks that you send me today, I will match 1-to-1. So everything you send me, I will be matching that exact dollar amount. And I'm going to be sending it all. I'm going to be compiling all the money. I'll give you a grand total at the end too, so you could be like in it with me. I just missed another super thanks. I'm so sorry. This might be a little chaotic today. Apologies in advance. Compact Beauty. Wow. Thank you. So everything you send today, it could be as little as you want in it, or it could be nothing. Because again, there's zero obligation. I'm going to donate no matter what. So let me just put this out there. But everything you send me today is going to be compiled, is going to be taken into account. I'm going to match it all. Oh my gosh, Pixie, Cheryl, thank you so much, Cheryl. Nancy, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So everything you send today will be, Beth, thank you guys. Okay, wow, we're going to be sending a lot of money today. Everything will be sent over to families in need, more specifically, and I want to talk about this too before I get into like the makeup and I get really distracted. Everything will be sent to a GoFundMe master list. I posted about this in my Instagram stories and I posted about it in my YouTube community. You're more than welcome to check out that link and to check like the validity of it. It's a verified spreadsheet of all the families that have running GoFundMes that are not fully fulfilled yet. Now, I want to talk to also specifically, thank you, Edie. Thank you, Catherine. Everything you guys send will be matched. Like I said, we're already off to a really great start, by the way. Everything will be matched and sent over to families in need. And I want to say also, before I get, again, way too distracted, thank you, Julie. Gosh, you guys are killing it. Amazing. Okay, one last thing. And let me actually put this on too, and we will talk makeup too, I promise. But once I get out something very, very important, Deanna Hickox and then Sarah, you guys are just angels. Amazing, amazing people. So let me just get this out really quick so I can process doing my makeup, okay? Because I have to like compartmentalize things in my head in order to make sense of them. So let me say this and then we'll get to some not important things, but makeup. This is why we're here, to talk about makeup and have fun and have like an escape. But really quickly, okay? I'm going to be choosing families on that master list that I shared. So I'm going to be choosing the families that are, I'm going to try to find the families that are least close to making their goal on this GoFundMe spreadsheet. So there's actually a lot of families. If you scroll down, there's a ton of families Very much so, like a lot of people donate specifically to the Pacific Palisades fire relief funds and all that. I'm going to focus on families that are affected by the Eaton fires. So the Eaton fires, which they were very destructive, just like the Palisades were. So if you don't know, the Eaton fires are fires that were just outside of Pasadena, California. So they directly affected residents in Altadena. And Altadena is, how do I put this? Altadena is not as wealthy of an area as like Pacific Palisades, okay? And you may not know this based on like where you live, of course, but let me tell you like a little of what I know because I'm a LA born and raised person. I grew up in LA, so I know which areas are, thank you, Amy, which areas are more wealthy than others. And so needless to say, Altadena is not nearly as wealthy of a community as Pacific Palisades. So I will be focusing on families in Altadena that were affected by the Eaton fires. I actually know someone personally who is a wardrobe stylist that I worked with for years, and she lost her home. She's got 2 kids and animals and all that kind of stuff. So we want to make sure we focus on the Eaton fires and those families. And I will be choosing some families that I feel like need our help the most. I will share them with you guys if you want to see who I'm going to share our money with that we are collecting for this live. I'll be sharing the families that me and Mitch choose. And we're going to try to use our best judgment to choose the families. It's going to be really hard to do that, but either way, it's going to help some people, and that's going to be great. So now that I got that out of the way, how are you guys? Let's talk about makeup for a minute. Yes, Topanga is not as wealthy, but I don't believe as many people were affected in Topanga as Altadena. So Altadena is a very big family-oriented area. There's tons and tons of families in Altadena. So, and I think the Palisades are probably trickling their money into helping Topanga because they're right next to each other. So I wanted to go much more further east, and that's why I'm choosing the Eaton fires to specifically donate to. Okay, let's get into it. I have a new foundation. I just got this in the mail. This is the Hourglass Luminous Glow Foundation. This has SPF 30. This just came out, and we're gonna switch gears, okay? We're gonna talk about some fun things like makeup now, okay? So this is the Hourglass Illusions Glow Foundation, SPF 30. This is the shade 7. I'm really hoping I got the right shade online. Okay, this looks actually very promising. So let's apply this. I already have my sunscreen on, all that good stuff. I'm gonna use my N17. Thank you, Chrissy. Oh, so Chrissy says, let me just rewind really quick. Chrissy says, thank you for your generosity and helping my friend in Altadena yesterday. Oh, that's right. Absolutely, Chrissy. He lost everything in the span of 2. Oh my God, being evacuated. Gosh. Yeah, and if you guys know anyone that is on that list, please let me know. Maybe send me like a private message or leave that in the comments of this video once it's uploaded. So just like always, this video will be uploaded and saved to my channel. And you could also copy the list that I posted about in my community. I posted the actual list, right, of families that need help. So you can feel free to share that list if you want to spread the word even more. It's totally up to you. But either way, you could just come hang out, ask makeup questions. You could still do all that and just have like a nice escape. I know you guys watch from all over the place too. So if you're not aware, there's been huge fires this week all across Los Angeles. So it's been a really devastating week. But I do want to address too, because I've made quite a few posts about this just to make sure you guys know that I'm safe. But I'm sure a lot of you missed a lot of those posts. But Mitch and I are totally fine. We're a little bit further north from where most of the fires are happening. And so we are fine. Our house is fine, knock on wood. The community that I live in is fine. But I did find out yesterday that my aunt lost her house. And my aunt lived in, or she It's kind of a complicated story, and I don't want to tell her story because it's her story to tell and not mine. But my aunt did lose her house in the Palisades fire, so very unfortunate, very sad. Of course, we'll help her as much as we can. She's actually not even in the United States right now. She's in Israel. So she wasn't even around when it happened, which is also sad. Thank you, Terry. Okay, so let's talk about this foundation. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You guys are crushing it. So this foundation is supposed to be a glowy, medium buildable coverage from Hourglass. I have to say, I know we've been talking and we've been very busy and talking about more important things than makeup, but we all need a relief. So let's talk about makeup too. So this is looking quite pretty. Wow. Wow. And I did pick a really great shade match, thankfully. So I picked the shade 7. This just came out this week and it's $58, I believe. And if you have not heard of it, it's the new Hourglass foundation. I'm really enjoying the way this looks. This looks really pretty. The shade is 7. It's not available from what I could tell on Sephora yet. I bought this directly from the makeup or from the Hourglass website. Thank you, Rusi Kelly. Thank you so much. So coverage looks nice. I built it up just a teeny bit. Color match is amazing. Really nice. I don't have to like blend it into my jaw, which is always a good thing. This is a little bit more matte than the Vive one. The Vive one feels, Danielle is asking a good question. The Vive one is more balmy and a lot more, feels more like dewy, more hydrating right off the bat. Thank you, Megan. But it's really pretty. I really like this. In fact, I feel like this might be a little bit better suited for my skin because it's actually drying down a bit more. I don't have the Evil Eye palette from Hourglass. I have the Dragon palette. The Evil Eye one is a bit deeper in tone than the Dragon palette that I have. Okay, so now that we have that on, I do have a couple other things that are new that I want to try out for this live. And I'm going to actually go back to a concealer that I used last week on my live. It's the KVD Good Apple Serum Concealer, I believe. It's in the shade Light 119. The shade that I used in the Hourglass was number 7. So this one, I have been enjoying this concealer pretty much ever since I did that live. Coverage is really nice. It is very, very long wearing, very full coverage. Thank you, Alicia. Hi, Angie. Coverage is great and it feels nice and thin and lightweight. So I really, really like this. Jersey Girl, thank you so much. I missed another one too. Shelly, thank you so much. So we're gonna use it to highlight and to cover up these dark circles. And let me grab an N14 brush. I'm missing another super thing. So, oh my gosh. Adrian, thank you so, so much. I was gonna say something else too in regards to, oh my God, it's not too much time. Oh my God. Okay, so on a happier note, on a much, much happier note, before everything went to basically crap in Los Angeles this week, literally that day, I went to the pop-up at Mob Beauty. Thank you so much, Ballet Babe. I went to the pop-up at Mob Beauty, the Mob Beauty hat, excuse me, at Namie's in Burbank, California. And I got to meet some of my incredible subscribers. I got to meet Ryan, who is Sparkle Starkle here. And I got to meet Barndy. Barndy Kim was there in person wearing the Nikki La Rose hoodie. I had so much fun. I met one other of you guys too. And if you're on this live right now, will you please, please remind me of your handle because I cannot remember it right now and it's killing me. Thank you, Holly. But yeah, so it was a great time. It was a great day. That was just on Tuesday. I left, I stayed about an hour and a half, a little bit too long, and I went and I actually did a client who was in Brentwood. And this is when I found out about the fires in general, is because the fires they started in the Palisades, well, and in Altadena. And thank you, Angie. And it wasn't as bad when I was leaving my client, and then it just it just blew up from there, quite literally. It just got out of control. Adele, thank you, Barndy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I got to meet Adele and Sparkle Starkle, who was Ryan, and her mom. They came all the way from Bakersfield. So that was incredible. They made it just in time before I had to leave. It was a great day, needless to say. It was such a happy time. We had such a blast. We got to see Vic and Alicia from Mob Beauty, hang out with them. Vic was at it with all his like potions and concoctions. He was like literally making up lipsticks on the fly, like as we were there. It's so fun to watch the genius of Vic. And we just had a blast. It was a great time. And just, again, it's just so sad that things could change so, so quickly. Let's finish up this makeup. Let's get the nice makeup look going on. I'm not too concerned about how my makeup is going to turn out today. This is more of like just to interact, talk to each other. But everything I do use, just like usual, will of course be linked in the description once this is uploaded. So CL, Sculpt and Protect, a staple in my life. It's a little jaw action and a little defining around the eyes. Okay. I'm gonna switch my brushes to, let's just grab let's grab the new BK Beauty 116 brush and start to tap this in. I know, Song, you were missed. Maggie, I wish I could have met all you guys. It was so much fun. We had such a blast. It was such a surreal moment for me just seeing a couple of you guys in person. And I'm such a hugger. Like I just immediately I saw Barney from behind because she was wearing the hoodie. So I just grabbed her right away and like hugged her. Probably took you by surprise, right, Barney? Just to like, have someone you've never met in person just like grab you and hug you so aggressively. But I just couldn't help myself. I had so much fun meeting you guys and talking to you. It just felt like long lost friends. It was such a blast. Okay, Jessica, thank you so much. Glad to help. Oh, thank you for joining this live too. Please bring in a plus size model and do her makeup your way. I love this idea, Jessica. I actually know quite a few plus size models that are crushing it in the industry right now. I'll have to enlist one of my friends to come in and do it. Megan, thank you so, so much. Bree, I think I missed one of your messages, but you're saying you're going to volunteer for something. Bree is so sweet. Every time I post about packing orders and stuff like that, she's always saying that she's like one flight away from coming and helping me. And I just appreciate you guys so much. I'm seeing a comment from Kier. If I'm saying your name right, please let me know. If I'm saying it wrong, let me know. Oh my God, hair stunning. Are there extensions in there or are they all yours? I do have extensions. Thinking about getting extensions myself if they end up looking that amazeballs. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. My girl Tessa does my hair and all the brown pieces that are in my hair right now are actually extensions. And I have a few black extensions as well, just to add some thickness. But I have like chronically thinning hair, which I've been dealing with for, I don't know, since I was probably for 6 years now. I talk about this quite a bit, but if you're new to my channel, I talk about how if I get stressed out, my hair just leaves me. It just starts shedding nonstop. So trying to minimize my stress, as I have been for a while. Doesn't always work. Okay. We're bronzed. We're looking dimensional. Now, I didn't get to talk about my video that I posted yesterday on my YouTube. It just didn't feel right with more important things going on. But did you guys catch my video that I posted yesterday on my channel? I posted the ultimate guide for non-makeup makeup wears. Now I did basically a round 2 because I had a lot of requests that I've seen you all put in for another version of that with new product recommendations and new techniques and stuff like that. So I posted that video yesterday. If you saw it, if you have any feedback, feel free to share it. I would love to know. Okay, Black Diamond says, love that video. Naomi, love the video. I'm gonna pop some pretty pink blush on because this makes me happy. Inger says, great video. Thank you so much, Inger. Song just requested a declutter video. That's a great idea, Song. Now, would that be something you guys would be interested in? Like a declutter If you are, let me know. Okay, Bree's into it. Bree's all about it. But let me know. Nancy says you love the video. Thank you so much, Nancy. And Nancy, I sent you quite a few messages. I caught up a lot yesterday. But I want to say I'm so sorry again just for missing so many of your messages, Nancy. You're such a light in this community, and you're always so patient with me and me getting back to you. So I really appreciate you. I know. Okay, so you guys are saying yes to a declutter video. Interesting. Okay, I might need to put that on my list. I did film a restocking video. I don't know how well it went. So I'm gonna need to watch the footage back before I post it and make sure it is, I guess, like watchable. It was a really weird format for me to film. I filmed it on the ground, which I do every time I restock my makeup kit. But I wanna make sure that video translates before I actually post it and waste any of your guys' time watching it. So gonna make sure it's okay before I post it, and then we'll go from there. I picked up another shade in the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is like the best drugstore powder, period, that money could buy. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 05 Fair. So I have the shade 10, which is 10 Light. So I picked up the lightest shade because I found that even though that was a light shade and they're all like somewhat translucent, I found that it didn't give me the brightening effect that I really want with the powder, especially under my eyes. So I'm gonna grab another N14. My brushes are all dirty. This week was just a week. So I didn't wash any of my brushes this week, full disclosure. So I'm already not keeping up with one of my goals, which is to have clean brushes in 2025. So there's that. You know, we do the best we can over here. Okay. I want to read this comment really quick from Debbie. I saw another makeup artist use your N17 for concealer and setting under the eyes with powder, and it was beautiful. Oh, I was going to use my N17 that way too. There is no wrong way to use the N17. I will have to check out that creator. If you could like link her or leave me her handle so I could check them out, that'd be great. But there's definitely no right or wrong way. I prefer my N16 and my N14 brush for under my eyes because it gets into harder to reach areas. They're designed to like get in there. Whereas the N17 is meant for slightly larger areas. Thank you for the super thanks. Karen says she washed hers yesterday. So proud. I'm so proud of you, Karen. It is such a thing. Okay, Suzanne Young. Nikki, here's a new eyeshadow palette recommendation. It's cosmic. It's Cosmic Brushes Nude Trolls. Okay, cute palette. I think you'd really like it. Suzanne, I need to screenshot that so I could say that you have not ever steered me wrong with the palette, literally. So I will definitely have to check that out. And I've never heard of that brand. Okay, we're looking brightened and fresh. I have to say I'm really loving the Hourglass foundation. That's gonna be a good one, I have a feeling, and well worth the $58. The other foundation from Hourglass, I'm not so sure I love it. I never really went back to using it, which says a lot. I'm gonna add more glow, specifically this pink glowy highlighter from the Dior palette. I got this not that long ago. It's like the newest version of the Backstage Glow palette. I'm gonna use the backside of my N17, swipe into it, and just tap this on top of the Huda Faux Filter blush. So I put the Faux Filter blush in Cotton Candy is the name on first. So, and I will be trying the new Huda Beauty Ube collection. I cannot wait. I'm a huge fan of Ube. Ube ice cream, Ube cake, Ube flavored drinks, anything. I will drink it. Ube in a boba drink, forget about it. Incredible. Thank you for the super thanks. So I will be trying that, and I cannot wait. I'm really excited. The powder, the setting powder looks a little interesting. It might be a little too pink and vibrant for me, but we're gonna try it anyway, and I will keep you posted on my thoughts. Okay, I think we've added enough glow. I kind of went wild with the glow. Let's add a little bit to the eyes. I want to just do a really simple eye makeup look, to be fully honest. I don't want to do anything too intense. And let's read this comment from Marisol. Marisol says, Nikki, I'm committing to the P50 1970, but holy cow, it stinks. I know, it smells terrible. If you ask Mitch, I'm gonna add more blush. Don't ask me why, I just have to do it. If you ask Mitch, he thinks it smells like turpentine. So yes, it's very strong, very, very strong. I'm gonna be, oh, Stephanie says it's getting discontinued. That's interesting, I did not know that. Okay, I'm gonna be using the Kosas Hype Blush is Life. Oh, I'm sorry. Blush is Life is the blush. The shade is Hype. And my N15. And I know we're really going for the blush today, okay? This just makes me look like such a happy person, you know? Just a really happy, bright color. Chrissy Lee says that's not a good smell. No kidding. That is definitely not a good smell. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Beth. That will 100% be matched by me. So it looks like we're gonna be sending quite a few families a good amount of money, like an impactful amount of money. Now I'm struggling between giving to just maybe 3 families and making it more impactful, or like really spreading out the donations to maybe like 10 families. If you have ideas, because this is like our money that we're pulling together, if you have ideas on what you think I should do, I'm really open to your suggestions. If you could tell me in this video, like let me know, what do you think will go further in this case? I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty while you guys hopefully answer me. Do we just give to 3 families and make it, you know, much more impactful? Maybe 5 families? Maybe we play it by ear, we see how this live ends up going. Linda says there's no wrong way. I agree, Linda. So we'll see. We'll kind of play it by ear. Bethany Frankel is mobilizing money cards from multiple families. Yeah, Bethany Frankel is doing a lot. She's doing a lot. You know, think what you will about her. She cares about people. I know she's got there's some things, you know, that people don't like about her. But she's out there helping people, so not much you can say bad about Bethany Frankel, in my opinion. Okay, I treated myself like a week ago to this, and I plan on using it for myself. I originally bought this for my professional makeup kit. It's already in there. And I bought myself one because I love this formula so much. It's so good. It's the YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze, and I got the shade 02. I have 03 in my pro kit, and I'm gonna get 06. Oh no, it was 05. It was 05. I think there's only 5. I'm gonna get the deeper shade pretty soon for my pro kit, but the 02 I got for myself. I just want a nice light, thank you for the super thanks. I want a nice light matte bronzer going into winter. I'm gonna grab my favorite bronzing brush. It's the BK Beauty 104. I'm seeing something about shelter animals too. Now I thought about doing the Pasadena Humane Society as our main donation for this live, but I've already separately donated to the SPCA LA, and I've already donated to the Pasadena Humane Society. So I think that they're already getting quite a bit of donations. So I just thought that this money would go further to individual families. You know what I mean? My crew neck is actually an old Sonic Youth sweatshirt that I got at Urban Outfitters a while ago. All right, so using this to bronze up and warm up even more. And yeah, animals are always top of my priority list. Always, always. Lori Ford, thank you so much. Don't worry about it. Any amount is great. There's no pressure. You guys are all amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you so much for sending that. Same bronzer. I'm going to grab my N12 brush. Catherine makes a really great point. That's a great point, Catherine. Catherine says, helping families ultimately helps animals as well. This is a very, very, very good point. Michelle, thank you so much for the super thanks. Much love from East Bakersfield. We have had terrible fires too. Yes, you have had some terrible fires. My gosh, you have been through many, many fires, and I hope that people were able to help you when you guys needed it too. Okay. Yes, I trust. Oh, yeah, I know. All right, so just adding this to the bottom lash line. I don't know why this is making my eyes run for some reason. Lizette, thank you so much for the super thanks. And you guys, thank you for joining this live and just taking the time to do this with me. It really means the absolute world to me. My eyes are gonna water for some reason. I think I got some bronzer in my eyes. Switching to my N13, same bronzer. Like I said, we're gonna go simple with the eyes. I'm not even gonna do a base. I'm just gonna do something really, really simple and add some bronzer to the crease. Nancy, thank you so much. Oh, my wing and all of these. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Nancy. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the love from British Columbia. My God, you're amazing. You guys are just crushing it right now. Absolutely crushing it. Okay. Andrea asks if my mirrors are magnifying. They're not, but it's something I'm definitely looking into expanding and doing because I've had a lot of requests for that. So it's definitely needed. Bookmucky 1712. Nikki, did you hear about BK Beauty already making donation? I did. It's incredible. They did. I believe that yesterday was the last day. They donated all their profits from January 9th through January 11th, which is huge because BK Beauty be selling brushes. Okay, they sell brushes. So incredibly generous of them. I don't expect anything less from them. Honestly, they're like one of the reasons, just add to the list of reasons why I love that brand so much. They're an incredible group of people, just incredible. So kind and beyond generous, but they've always been really generous. They've invited me and Mitch to quite a few charities since we've known them, where we had a chance to give back as well. So really great. Kimber Dawn says, Nikki, please do magnification times 10. Okay. Times 10. I need to make a mental note for that. Okay, let me grab an eyeliner. Please excuse the sniffles. It's really cold outside, very windy, as you know, and it always makes my nose run like nuts. Barney, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Barney. I appreciate you. I'm gonna grab the brown eyeliner from Westman Atelier. And again, just want to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me this week. I got so many direct messages, comments, you name it, emails. I got calls, texts from colleagues and old coworkers, and I just got an overwhelming amount of people caring about me and Mitch and making sure that we're okay. And I just appreciate it so much. We appreciate you guys so much. So if you had sent me a message, if you commented asking about our safety and I didn't get back to you, just know that I'm still trying to reach out to everyone and let them know that Mitch and I are okay and that we're not in any of the danger fire zones. Thankfully, so thankfully. Okay, so adding this eyeliner, and again, just doing a simple, fresh Sunday makeup look. It just feels like the right thing to do. I'm not gonna do any elaborate smoky eye, anything like that. We're just going nice and simple and hanging out. Oh my gosh, thank you, Jeanette. So I'm taking my fingertip. And by the way, I'm still rocking the short nails. Can you believe that? It feels so strange to not have nails. I've had nails, like long nails, since last summer. So it's been a minute, and a few of them broke off over like the holiday season. So I'm rocking the short nails. It is kind of liberating to be able to open a box and not worrying about like a nail ripping off and breaking off. So that's been really great. Adeline, thank you so much for these super things all the way from Palm Desert. I missed a question too that I want to just pop on the screen really quick, or I want to read really quick. From Song, Nikki, question for you. I need to know if you have the Gucci highlighter in shade 01 Sunrise Gold. I'm asking for a specific reason. I can imagine why you're asking, Song. I do not have that highlighter. I don't think I have any. Oh, no, I have one Gucci highlighter, but I think I have like the rosy colored one, if I'm not mistaken. So no, I don't have that shade. I'm pretty sure I don't have that shade. Okay, Stacy says keep the nails long. You guys are liking the short nails. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I do miss having longer nails because it makes my hands feel more, it makes me feel a little bit more feminine, to be quite honest, just a personal thing. But I will wear them until they grow out or if I get used to them and I end up wanting to keep them, then we'll keep them. Well, we have not decided. I cannot confirm or deny if I'm going to keep the short nails. I do have a new mascara that L'Oreal actually sent to me in PR. I did not realize I was on the PR list for L'Oreal, but apparently I am. It's the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal Mascara. This is the wand, which is definitely the kind of shape that I like a lot. And I have not used this yet. I've been saving it for this live. Book Muggy, that's a great idea. I'm gonna pop on this mascara, so hold please. I can't read anything while I'm doing this. I mean, I shouldn't anyway, because it will definitely mess me up. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lipstick Storytime. I think that was your name, right? Who's my favorite content creator? You know, I love my girl, Lisa J. I love all my YouTube friends. All my YouTube creators are incredible, and I love watching them and supporting them. So I have a lot. Megan Freeman, thank you so much for that super thanks. Okay. The mascara so far is nice. The wand, really enjoying that because it's not clumping my lashes together. I actually got, can you tell? I got a lot of really good separation going on. Bree is asking, do you watch any OG makeup creators? OG. Let me think of like OG. When I think of OG, I think of like Candy Johnson. And Candy Johnson was like the first YouTuber I ever watched. I think I found out what YouTube was because of Candy Johnson. I'm not even kidding you. And actually, I found out years and years later that Candy Johnson used to work for my mother-in-law for a short period of time as a hairstylist. Crazy. I nearly passed out when I found that out. I love Candy. She's got such an amazing heart. She's an amazing person. But OG, I mean, I think I'm realizing now how OG Allie Glines is. I didn't realize how OG Allie Glines was until I got to know her more as a person. I realized she had been on YouTube for so long. Thank you for the super thanks. I just caught that. So yeah, I mean, Allie Glines, right up there with the OGs. And obviously Marlene Estelle, who, talk about an OG. Jesus, she's an OG. She is like the OG of YouTube. I love my girl Marlena, excuse me. So I'm gonna grab a few lashes, okay? I want to add a little bit. If I'm gonna go for a really simple makeup look, usually that means I'm gonna grab some lashes. So I'm gonna grab my very beat up MAC tweezers. I'm gonna pull a couple of these off the container. I've linked these a bunch of times. They're my favorite cheap Amazon lashes. They're like little clusters of 3. This is what they look like. And they are undetectable on the eyes. They're so natural. They're so soft and affordable. So they're just a great buy all around. So I'm popping them on my hand. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. I have about, what, 8? So we'll do 4 on each side. I got my Duo Lash Glue. Some of my favorite glues because it's very strong. And that's amazing. Veronica says, I found you through Allie Glines. That is so cool. Okay. And have you guys tried Marstay yet? Marlena's new fragrance line? Because I am hooked. I'm hooked on the vanilla fragrance. I'm literally hooked. I'm down to like half that bottle already. I pretty much bathe in it, and I would bathe in it if I could, but I pretty much do the equivalent. I put on so much of that. It smells incredible. So I love that one. I love the Santal. Like, those are my absolute favorites. But if you've tried it, let me know what you think and what your favorite fragrance is from her launches. Some are a little bit more strong than others. There's also more of like a citrus scent, which I'm not a big citrus person, but her citrus is like a luxe citrus. Like, it smells like a really expensive spa day. You know what I mean? Like those expensive spa days. Like the smell you would get there. That's what it smells like to me. Okay, adding a few of these. I know I'm missing a couple questions. But that's one side done. And I know it's subtle, but it just adds something, you know? It just adds like a little something, something, which I am here for. I just missed a lot of super things. Oh my God, Maria, thank you so much for the super things all the way from Colombia. Ryan, thank you. Sparkle Starkle, thank you so much for the super things. You and your mom were such a joy to talk to. And to see the Chevelle, oh my God, the blue Chevelle, I can't stop thinking about that car. It was incredible. I really want to dedicate some time this year to planning out a meet and greet to meet some of you guys. Whether I'm traveling for a client, maybe I'll tag on like a meet and greet somewhere like in a different state, or I'll plan one in LA specifically. I'm leaning towards LA just because it's going to be a bit easier for me to manage it and to get it done. But I do really want to dedicate some time to doing that and to getting that done. I think it'd be just such a blast. Okay, lashes are done. I could be a lot more present now. Nancy says that she got the Marseille vanilla fragrance. Nancy, what do you think of it? Oh, she said it's amazing. It's amazing. And I find that it's like it becomes a really great mixing medium. Like I can mix it with so many other fragrances and it just adds like this semi-sweet richness to it. I love it. Angela Davis, thank you so much for this super thanks. I'm gonna add a bit more brow, and I cannot believe it, this live is going by so fast. Now, I've been a little quiet. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been a little quiet the last week because of everything that's going on. It just doesn't feel right to post anything that's not related to helping others. And then there's this guy.
I'm interrupting.
You're very dirty.
Am I?
You're very covered in dog hair.
I just want to say thank you to everybody, and I'm seeing all the super things come in, and we just appreciate your love and support, and you guys are awesome.
And it's going to go to people that need our help right now.
And I love that you know, that's all Nikki's idea. She's just got a big heart, so.
Oh, you got a big heart too. Trust me, Mitch is like one of the biggest hearts out of anyone I know. Thank you so much for the super thanks. I just caught that one.
Bye, everybody.
That's it?
Well, unless you want to do anything. I'm going to put some makeup on for you.
No, I'm okay.
You want me to do your brows? That's your favorite thing.
No, I'm done now. I'm done with my brows. My brows look decent. Leave me alone.
No. What did you use today?
Mitch has this joke where he loves to... Oh, I have some exciting news for you guys too. Mitch loves to act like he's going to wipe off my brows, which is so mean, by the way.
No.
He's always like, shh. Yeah, very funny. Okay, now go by.
What do you got going on here? I'd like to see what you're doing.
Oh, well, we're almost done.
Oh.
You came way too late.
I know.
Okay. Everyone say goodbye to Mitch.
Bye, everybody.
Mitch has failed horribly with his skincare routine this week. That's the truth there, okay? Mitch has been failing terribly.
The boss?
Well, you need to be called out. He needs to be called out. He's not wearing sunscreen. He's not done any of those things. But it's just been the week has been completely thrown off. So I give him grace. It's fine. I'm going to pull him back in. Starting this week, he's going to be doing his skincare routine. Okay, let's get a lip on. I'm going to do the Half Magic, Sculptitude 2-in-1 lip liner. I forgot how much I like this shade. It's the shade Prancing Queen and Emo Rose. So I'm going to use Emo Rose. And it's just too funny. And I just want to do a soft pink lip to go with this very soft pink Sunday look. I know, Colleen, he's going to age so much faster without the sunscreen. But he will not listen to me. Does the finger trick work with liquid liners? Not necessarily. It's a little bit more difficult for that. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. Just getting this lip liner on. I was going to say, before Mitch came out and totally derailed me, I was going to say I have not been present at all on Instagram the last week, other than like what I posted with Mob Beauty, and that was it. I will be back this week, and I'll start slowly posting again, you know, it just didn't feel right. So I've missed you all though. I've missed interacting and posting on TikTok and Instagram. So I'll be back on soon. Who has the exciting news? Now I'm dying to know. All right, so that's Emo Rose. I'm gonna add a little bit of Prancing Queen. Thank you, Janelle. Edie, who has exciting news? Me? Do I? Wait, did I say that? I said I did? Oh my God, Maggie. Okay, this is my train of thought this past week. I have exciting news. Oh, yes, I do. Oh my God, thank you. Gosh, thank you so much. I need more coffee. I do have exciting news, very trivial exciting news and ridiculous exciting news, but nonetheless, I planned this out before everything happened and went to just crap in LA. My exciting news was I booked an appointment, you guys. Are you ready for this? I booked an appointment to get, can you guess? I'm gonna give you like 3 guesses. It's something cosmetic, and it's something I've teased many times. It's something I've talked about wanting to do. Thank you so much, Shroot Stumps, for the super thanks. Oh, I'm so excited. Please keep experimenting with makeup. That makes me so happy. Angie already got it. Oh no, close. Okay. Angie got close. Same category. Okay, Stacy's getting it. Maggie's getting it. Yes, Terry's getting it, and you guessed it. Okay, yeah, you guys are on to me. You already know all the inner workings of my brain, apparently. Yes, this week I will be getting my brows microbladed again. Total backstory, quick backstory. 6 years ago, actually. It was right before I married Mitch, and we've been married 6 years. 6 years ago, I got my brows microbladed by the best of the best in the industry, in my opinion. Her name is Nikki also. Her name is Nikki Metz. She is incredible. I'm telling myself this, I'll remember to link her Instagram page so you can check out her work in the description of this video once it goes live. She's amazing. And I loved my brows so much 6 years ago, but then they faded as they're supposed to, by the way. They're supposed to fade. And I cannot wait to go back. The only thing that stopped me from going back sooner, to be very honest with you, is the pain. It's a spicy feeling, okay? Very, very spicy. I'm gonna add Spanish Pink from Tom Ford. And I can't wait. So I'm going this week. I plan on filming as much as she'll allow me to. I imagine that she'll allow me to do quite a bit of filming, but fingers crossed that she still lets me, you know, share some detail of her work and like the behind the scenes of it, basically. So yeah, doing that this week. Very excited. Not looking forward to the pain at all. That's gonna suck, but it's gonna be worth it in my opinion. I'm so excited to share it too. Katie McKenna, thank you so much for the super thanks. I appreciate that so much. Gonna add a little bit of gloss to top off this look. And my friends, this is it. I told you it was gonna be simple. I'm not even gonna add setting spray because I just don't feel like I need to right now. Thank you so much for the super thanks on this live stream. Wow. But I think this is good. This calls for the occasion. This is simple. A really nice, straightforward makeup look. Nothing too out there, nothing too wild. Oh, my hair is a tangly mess, apparently. So I will share the details with you all later on once this video is uploaded. I'll share in my community the families that we're gonna be donating to, the families that I choose. Like you mentioned, you trust my best judgment and you trust me to choose those families, but they're all gonna be pulled from the list that I posted in the community. So if you wanna check out that list, it is there for you to check out and to verify on your own. I've already verified it. It's all good to go. It's all legit. And these are all families that need our help. So all the money that we raise for this live is going to be matched by me. So right now we're at $3,400, which by the way, you guys crushed it. Way exceeded my expectations, which I should have known because you guys are the most incredible people on the internet. And I talk about that all the time, but you guys are incredible. we're gonna make at least somewhat of a little bit of a chunk, a little bit of a difference for a few families that need it. So as I mentioned in the very beginning of this video, in case you missed it, I'll be finding families specifically that were affected by the Eaton fires. I can talk in Altadena. So Altadena families I'm gonna be focusing on, and like I mentioned, it's because it's a lesser wealthy community in Los Angeles. So for that reason, we're choosing to focus on them. So 3.4 is, I guess, the rough ending, which is phenomenal. You guys did an incredible job. I mean, I wish I could give you all individual hugs for just joining the live, for hanging out with us, and for sharing what you could. So Chelsea, thank you. So thank you so much for donating, and you guys are just amazing. You guys are just complete and utter rock stars, and I appreciate you all so much. So I'll be matching that number that you see right here on the screen. Hopefully you see that. Maybe you don't. Maybe I only see it. I don't know. I will save it. I will announce the grand total, and I will share with you guys the people that we're going to be sending this money to and helping out. And that's that. Oh, gotta get a few more in there. Thank you so much, Crystal. And I got Kelly. You guys are incredible people. Absolutely incredible. You guys are all are. Thank you all so much for joining me in this live. Thank you for making my day so much better. Let's hope and pray that no one else is affected this coming week by these fires. Doris, you're a rock star. You guys are so happy. This is the best way to end my week. It's been such a happy week. Finding out about like my aunt's house and the people that I know who were affected by these fires. So this is just an amazing, amazing, uplifting day, and I appreciate you all so much for taking the time and doing what you can, and I just love you all so much. Okay. Wow, you guys, you're amazing. Now we're at 3.5. So I will be matching that, and you guys are all the best. I love you all. This is the look. I know it's very simple, but we have a nice brightened under eye and just a nice simple makeup look to go about my day. So I appreciate you all so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the super. Wowza, now we're at 3.6. Hello, that is amazing. More coffee, Nikki. Yes, I know. Angie, thank you again. Okay, I love you guys so much. I will be sharing the details of who we send money to very shortly in the community. So if you're interested in finding out which families are going to get this money, make sure you check my community tab, and I'll post about it. I'll also probably share it on Instagram as well. But love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your generosity. You're incredible. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you all soon, and stay safe out there if you're in California. Sending you love. Bye.